Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and welcome back to Let's Play Moons of Madness. This is episode 5. So, last time we managed to escape from our mind space that we were trapped in by the witch after discovering a eldritch shrine in our childhood basement. He didn't really seem to question if that was actually there or she was just making it seem like there was one there, but after we picked up the cursed book, we were transported back to reality to find that the Cyrano crashed, and someone sabotaged the radio station. So, we did manage to contact our crew, who are still alive for the moment, but they've gone back to the base because we disappeared when we went into the mind space.
No, go down! What the hell?
I was kind of wondering if it was just going to shoot us off. Okay, glowy ghost.
Looks like the only way down is to jump. This is gonna hurt.
It's okay, it's less than Earth gravity. Yeah, I guess that hurt quite a bit. I think I missed the thing I was supposed to land on. I fell a little bit too much.
Dead. Not even static.
Just like me.
Alive. Someone is alive. No, go down! What the hell?
So I do hope that if we end up in another mind space, that it's not right away. Because,
Looks like the only way down is to jump.
you know, I did kind of want a eldritch horror game set on Mars, not in just a bunch of could-be-anywhere caves. Alright, so we gotta actually land on the boxes.
God damn it!
As if I'd fallen even lower, I would have died, like I did the first time. That's just the edge of our fall damage limit. Good thing it didn't damage the suit or anything.
Jesus.
Space Ghost. So yeah, somewhere out there is the crash-landed Cyrano, which the crew were trying to get to as well. But I guess we're just gonna get back to the Meerkat. Oh, you know what? I think we need a power cell. Or we might need the power cell from the elevator. This wasn't here before, right? This tall cairn? It changed while we were inside. Oh, we had to power this elevator. Maybe it's our batteries all the way up there. Oh well, guess we don't need it then. This game is definitely poorly optimized though, because like, again, this outside area is running at like 40 frames. Because of all this fog. Alright, good thing we weren't standing there. I guess we're just gonna kind of hop down. Oh, now he's solid. You're just a spacesuit, there's nothing in there. What? Was I supposed to have a chance to back away there? Because, like, he instantly picked me up again. I'm pressing backwards right now. Like, I was literally holding S, and he was not moving. So, I don't know if I just got fucked there, or it's supposed to just make you sit there and see the same animation 3 times. So watch out for the spacesuit. Alright, at least we don't have to do that first part the whole time. Maybe the spacesuit is not empty, it's just full of the filth. The blackworm jism. Alright, well, we're just gonna not get close to him at all. And that should solve our problem. Go down. Going downstairs is kind of awkward for some reason. It's a lot harder than going up them. 2 circles connected. Are they all 2 circles connected now? It looks like they are. Very significant. No power. I mean, it wants me to go that way still. Also, maybe we should fill our air. Well, it's just another air fill in here. Are we just gonna have to jump down? I don't think we can go over there. Just hook onto here. Let's see if we can... Yep, there we go. Don't need no fancy elevator. Come on. You're blocking the only path. I gotta back up and find a spot to go around you. Luckily, the monstrous spacesuit is not very intelligent. It just kind of walks at you. Alright, he's not really following me all that closely. In fact, he seems to have lost me. He's got his own mission. And it's probably not to go this way. This just leads back up. Alright, let's just jump off. Oh, there you are. Didn't see you. So I think he's just patrolling. I mean, I guess he doesn't really have any senses. Which is why he has to keep teleporting in front of me.
What? I parked the meerkat right here. I know I did.
Maybe it got whooshed away. Well, better just run back to base.
Just stay close to the light.
Okay, I guess we have to traverse the Martian surface while tentacles try to eat my brain. At least somebody left this trail out here of safety light. How many kilometers away was the base from here? Pretty sure it wasn't very close. Hence why we had to drive here. I need to keep the jism from covering my face.
There it is!
They just trolled you and moved it like 100 feet away. Can't get me in here.
Oh, fuck! Close! Come on! Come on, come on!
Fuck off, spaceman. I'm pretty sure this thing doesn't go much faster than those guys on foot. Now we get to find out what state the base is in at this point.
Declan?
The looming
Shane?
threat.
Oh, shit, Shane! You're all right. Fuck, first good news in a while.
Declan, there is something at the base. It's some kind of alien, a monster.
We know. Lukas said it had something to do with Volkova's research, so I don't think we can claim credit for discovering aliens.
You saw it?
Shane, we got emergencies upon emergencies right now. The Cyrano fell out of the sky like a rock.
Oh my god. I didn't want to believe it.
I'm with Josie and the Meerkat heading out to the crash site to look for survivors. Lukas volunteered to stay behind at the base, but it's in really bad shape, man. The mangrove tree, its roots are everywhere, taking over.
All right. What can I do?
Lukas said he had a pretty good idea what happened and a way to stop it at the source. Find Lukas and help him. He should be in the research lab.
I mean, that seems like we're gonna have to go back into the
I'm
greenhouse.
glad you're all right, man. Please stay that way.
I mean, on the one hand, it feels like they're never in the same place as us so that we never have to see their character models. But at the same time, I feel like it doesn't detract because, you know, it's a limited crew on a Mars base and there is a lot of things they have to do. Even right now. So I wonder if Lukas is going to be dead or missing. Couldn't we just kill the mangroves by, like, venting the greenhouse? I mean, I guess that would probably not be a great idea, because that's also where all of our oxygen comes from. So we kind of need those plants that aren't tentacle monsters to stay alive.
Holy shit, the whole base is infected.
Yeah, you don't say.
Lukas. Lukas. Of course no response.
Maybe we should have closed the door a little tighter when we escaped. Maybe that would have kept this from happening. So, they're not really tentacles, but they're not really roots. They're kind of somewhere between. Bash that thing with your crowbar. I mean, hey, at least most of them are not hostile. Some of them just like to swing around and party. Lukas, how's it going in here? Looks like there's a blood splatter where you used to be. That's not the best. Chemical Analyzer, a plethora 100 series chemical analyzer device, a specialized field unit for retrieval of organic and chemical material. When attached to a proprietary system, can produce detailed analysis of compositions and recommended procedure for chemical mixtures. I have a feeling we're going to need to use that wherever it is, because I don't know what thing in this room actually triggered that. Oh, it's this thing. That looks kind of like a phaser, or just an injector. Sure, I'll take that. Don't know why I need it, but probably need it at some point. I think that's just telling me I have to be in this room. What's that? That looks important. Oh, I think Lukas is gone, and also there's a body bag here. You think that's from the creature, and that they somehow managed to kill it? Or thought they killed it? Manticore. I mean, it looks like they tried to scan it in whatever this thing is. Apparently I'm not allowed to know what that is. Alright, let's check the computer.
Lukas was definitely here. He analyzed a sample of the roots.
It is worse than I had expected. Naturally, as soon as I saw what happened, I attempted to retrieve my notes and fabricate a counteragent. Ina must have anticipated my interference, as when I arrived to the door, an impenetrable root system and fleshy polyp blocked my pathway. It seemed as though the vociferous plant sensed my presence. I was barely able to extricate myself from the encounter. However, I acquired a small tissue sample from my boot after wrestling it from one of the vines. The analyzer identified a temporary counteragent, which I set to producing immediately. The vines are becoming more and more aggressive. I hope a Z-series injector is sturdy enough to pierce the roots. I must return to the laboratory in haste. Without a proper way to reverse this reckless experiment, the base will not withstand this assault. I had warned Dr. Volkova about this exact type of incident. Her ambition, unbridled by the constraints of moral values, has become her undoing. The limitless potential of the Z pathogen clouded her judgment, and within that mental malaise, the passionate spirit that once embodied her waking hours has physically manifested through the base in a mangled cacophony of mangrove roots and filth. That's not quite the voice he had. He had more of like a, oh, it is worse than I expected. But this is the voice we're doing now. This is why I insisted on protocols and procedures to avoid a situation exactly like this one. Ina, what have you done?
It's the recipe for a plant poison. Well, if Lukas thought it would do something to the tree, I should do the same. I need to find and mix different vials at the centrifuge.
Okay. So I guess I can't do anything with this yet. Medbay log. Vitamin B selenium supplements that everyone was taking. fungal infection. Come on, Shane. How do you get a fungal infection on Mars? There ain't no fungals to infect you. Okay, so I guess we're gonna need some materials to make this. Or not. Okay, we don't have any vials anyway, so...
I'll need Lucas's chemicals to make a mixture. This could be useful.
I think these are just empty vials. Find Lukas. Create the poison. I just don't know if we have all the materials we need already in this room. Okay. So... Trying to figure out how this works. I'm assuming if it's red, that means it's a duplicate? Oh, we don't have any that duplicate in the same spot, so I don't know.
The vials I found won't be enough to make the compound.
Oh, that's helpful to know.
Around here.
Helpful to know that we don't have everything we need just yet. Is there any, like, tissue samples here? Or are we gonna have to look around the base some more? So I wasn't sure if we had everything we need. That looks like an important sample. But apparently it is not.
Flowers. Whoa! Exploding flowers.
He said that with a mouthful of exploding spores. Alright, they refill pretty quickly. I thought I had to set them off and then run through. But I guess we need to kill them first. Okay, so there has to be more vials in here. Oh, there's one there. I didn't even see that one. It didn't checkpoint at all, so you're gonna have to do this again.
Lukas was definitely here. He analyzed a sample of the root. It's the recipe for a plant poison. Well, if Lukas thought it would do something to the tree, I should do the same. I need to find and mix different vials at the centrifuge. This could be useful.
Maybe 5 is enough? Because clearly I can't go anywhere. There's 6 slots in there.
I found won't be
Yeah,
enough
okay,
to
there's
make
one
the
more.
compound. There must be more of them around here.
Just digging around on the floor trying to find it. Okay. There's 2 more here.
Ugh. Disgusting.
But apparently harmless at that size. And we need this thing too. It's our delivery system. So that's the impure one on the left, and we need the pure one. I don't really know how this works. Like, does it matter where I put them? Doesn't seem like it. It still gets the same position on there. Okay, we have 4, so clearly one of these we don't need. And it seems like it's whichever one is the bottom right. So that's one of the ones I already have in there. Nope, not that one. Okay, that one. Just take that one out because the bottom right is blank, I think, on the way it's supposed to be. So, do we have another one that fills in the middle? This one fills in the middle. And then we need one that does this. Yeah.
The centrifuge will only spin if the contents are balanced.
Oh, okay. How do you balance 6 across 2? I think we only need these 4. I just need to space them out better. But how do I... I'm looking at this and it's like there's always going to be 3 next to each other. Okay, I think I see it. So that was this one. There we go. 2 and 2.
That did it.
Makes sense, though, that a centrifuge wouldn't work if it's not balanced on both sides, because then you wouldn't get proper centrifugal force. But what about the purified bit?
Lukas is AWOL, but he was working on a poison. I've got the compound to test out.
Not much but scorched metals and detritus out here. We'd start cataloging, but we're not salvaging. We're walking around a crime scene.
You see any bodies yet? Make sure to give them a poke so they don't get back up.
Flowers.
Alright, where should we inject this bastard? Just like right here? Or maybe this thing?
Alright, let's try out this poison.
Put it right in that big pussy pustule. Just a little boop.
What the hell? Oh no. God damn it. Lukas. Declan. Lucas is dead. Lucas is fucking dead.
Is he?
Oh God, no.
He's completely covered in that black fluid. It's everywhere. Pulsing. It's on the walls, on the floor. It's like it knew.
Hey, breathe, Shane. You're not gonna die. Nobody else is gonna die. We just have to keep going.
I feel like I'm gonna be sick. I can't deal with this.
I guess he's just a corpse with a tentacle coming out of his mouth. He's not looking great. His eyes are like kind of rolling in different directions. So that thing's probably wedged pretty good in there. Give him a little zoop with the gun. See if you can pop him too. It's also kind of like clipping through his cheek, I think. But that just makes it more horrible. This one we've read. Because we have been in here before. Read that. Even the Mars rocks are getting contaminated. I read that.
Whoa! Exploding flowers.
We can't actually get into the server room. But we still have Lucas's ID, so we'll just log in as him. Counteragent. Something terrible has happened to Ina. She calls out to me. I can hear her taunting, her voice echoing through the halls. I know I can convince her. I have to. Chemical Valley 99288. I'll need the improved counteragent. Dr. Volkova, one of the hybrid samples, Mauna Loa hybrid, I clipped from the new specimens, is especially dangerous. When it blooms, it expels a noxious cloud. Initially, I assumed these spores of some kind, but aside from a mucousy residue with the chemical composition of saliva, the cloud dissipates quickly. Analysis of the gas shows high levels of tetrodotoxin. From the small clippings I took, the neurotoxin is not strong enough to cause more than nausea and discomfort, but from the full-grown plant up close, the effects could be fatal.
He coded a biogauge script. Lukas and Ina both knew this could happen.
Dr. Volkova, to follow up, I've attached a simple biogauge script designed to combat exposure to the poison released by the hybrid bloom. Please download for your safety. The bloom reflex is triggered when an organism comes into close proximity. Alternatively, a pulse of high-frequency sound can also trigger the reflex prematurely, allowing the gas to dissipate before approaching. For the time being, I took the initiative to pull these plants from the hydroponics wheel so we can talk.
Software updated, not Orochi certified, but if Lukas was correct, a quick scan with the biogauge should trigger the plant's bloom with a high-frequency pulse.
If Lukas can write a biogauge script, how come he didn't just fix the coding with the friggin' arrays?
A final gift. I hope it was worth it.
Okay, so we do need to make the pure poison as well. Just the NDA. We own everything you find, think of, look at, smell, etc. I don't think we read this. Invictus. What is Invictus? Orochi Group is proud to announce unprecedented feat of science and human potential. Welcome to Invictus, Earth's first long-term space station on Mars. The Invictus program will be ready to launch in the very near future, and we know you have questions, like why private space travel? We admire and are thankful to the pioneering work by organizations like NASA, but there are limitations to any government institution, like getting no funding anymore. Orochi, as a global corporate entity, has resources and expertise that know no boundaries. We are uniquely situated to take space exploration to its next level. We are eager to show you. We even launched a fucking car into space for no reason. Exploring the space not only furthers humankind's knowledge, it also inspires new technologies that make life for the rest of us on Earth that much better. The space. Orochi is the world's largest multinational corporation, composed of dynamic subsidiaries. Together we form 8 heads facing forward to an innovative horizon. We see limitations as a challenge, and the impossible as a dare. We will push boundaries, we will pursue excellence, we will change the world. Orochi Group, we will. Manticore Research Group, paragons of aerospace, defense, and industrial design. Manticore, we bring you the horizon. Anansi Technologies, leaders in computer hardware and software. Anansi, technology that cares and is interconnected like a spiderweb. Kind of weird that they would, name their company after a destructive deity of Japanese folklore, especially with the whole 8 heads and everything. Okay, that's just the same thing down there. So we probably were supposed to read that the first time we were in here. Oh no, they're invading Antarctica. Yeah, this is the script for them to pretend that it's Antarctica. Though it says a penguin enters the icefall from the right. I'm guessing that's CG. Oh, I actually don't think I read this in my own playthrough, but I was watching somebody else's playthrough. Like, kind of as I'm going through this, I go back and watch the parts that I've already played to see what they think of it. So, I actually read that when he was doing his stream. But yeah, this is the faked Antarctica mission. You think they would have just had people on Earth actually do it? Okay, is there anything else in here we can do? Oh, there's a totally regular tree that seems unaffected by the corruption, even though it's kind of spreading over the roots. Laws of physics. don't think there's much it can do from up here. Unless there's something, like, on one of these shelves. Which I also probably could have got at the start. Just ignore the evil whispering in the background. Is there really nothing up here? Is this just up here for the view? Also, is that the landing pad out there? Alright. So I guess we can add this last vial, and that's all we'll need to make the pure poison.
That's amazing. Now I can find a way into the greenhouse. Thank you, Dr. Van Buren. I should head back to the infirmary and synthesize the stronger poison.
And I guess whenever we scan, it just sends out the signal, yeah, so we can set them off and then run through. That way I won't die.
I'll need to use the centrifuge again.
Okay, thankfully he saved the recipe on his biogauge. So, purple, does that mean I just have to overlap it again? Because we do have the ability to make 3 points on the bottom now. But we're also going to have to remove the ones that are on the bottom left. Which one actually is that bottom left? Okay, it's this one. We remove that. Now, do we just add the new one? Because I think the new one is this one here. Nope, those are still blank. Let's see. So we need an extra... I think we need 2 on the bottom to get purple. Like, let's just check this here. Yeah, okay, so it becomes purple when we have 3 overlapping. So I think we're going to need to pull out whichever one is the top. Yeah, these 2. So that gives us 2 purple. Obviously, we don't want 2 purple, so we need to remove one that touches this side. And I guess it's just this one. Well, that's actually it. Now we just need to balance out these 3, so... that means just taking out this one, which is 2 at the top. Again, the puzzles in this are not very difficult, but they do feel like they're actually puzzles. They're just fairly simple puzzles. There we go. How does the mixture get out of those little tubes
Declan,
into
I have
that?
what I need. I'm going
It doesn't
into
look
the
like they're
greenhouse,
connected.
though I'm not sure what to do from there.
Dump the poison in the water reclaimer?
The reclaimer would... No, you're on the right track. I need to hit it at the source. If I can get to the water filtration system, inject it there, the whole system is poison. It could work.
That one exploded from pretty far away. It's okay, I can survive 1 blast of neurotoxin. It's only deadly neurotoxin. Not very deadly. How did we know we needed the stronger
Declan,
poison?
This is out of control. Even if I could use the poison, the greenhouse door is covered in roots. It's walled off.
Okay, try the emergency airlock by the greenhouse.
Only way out now is the airlock in front of the greenhouse.
Wait, did this not count?
It's just a short EVA to the airlock at the back of the greenhouse.
Okay, this is the airlock. This is
Declan,
not the greenhouse
there's no
entrance.
helmet in this airlock, and the only way to the greenhouse is from the outside.
Okay, what about the other airlocks?
They're completely overgrown.
2 seconds, door opening. Approximately 50 meters. Another 2 seconds atmosphere. 10 seconds.
Oh shit, I know what you're thinking, but I can't.
Your earplugs will prevent your drums from rupturing. Exhale completely. You'll have to sprint. It's only minus 19 Celsius and no risk of frostbite. It's theoretically possible.
This is the worst idea ever.
Is it ever only minus 19 on Mars? That seems really warm for how far it is from the sun. Alright, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of a spacewalk. We should be fine without the explosive decompression. So let's vent the atmosphere.
Celsius. Fuck! Okay, exhale, out to the right, in the airlock. Change the atmosphere, out, right, airlock button. Let's fucking go.
Reminds me of that part in Sunshine where they have to jump from one section of the ship to another, wrapped in like thermal blankets before they freeze to death. Don't breathe out or your lungs will explode. Where the fuck is the airlock? I don't know where the airlock is. There it is. Oh, come on. Don't tell me death by wire. Come on, we're almost there. Open the door. Open the door, you wuss. He doesn't, there's not even an option to open the door. I don't know if I took too long and it's like, oh, sorry, your skin is frozen off of your hands. Alright, I'm gonna listen to his full spiel before we get out there.
Declan, there's no helmet in this airlock, and the only way to the greenhouse is from the outside.
Okay, what about the other airlocks?
They're completely overgrown.
2 seconds, door opening. Approximately 50 meters. Another 2 seconds atmosphere. 10 seconds.
Oh shit, I know what you're thinking, but I can't.
Your earplugs will prevent your drums from rupturing. Exhale completely. You'll have to sprint. It's only minus 19 Celsius and no risk of frostbite. It's theoretically possible.
This is the worst idea ever.
Okay, so let's hear what he says. He didn't say it this time, alright. Well, this is the greenhouse here, so maybe I went the wrong way completely. But hey, if you survive this, you can say you were the first man to ever walk without a spacesuit on Mars. Come on. There's also no helmets in here. Here, quick, take a quick suck on this O2 tank.
Shane, come on, check in.
I'm here. I'm freezing. Headache is back. My ears are ringing. I should be dead.
Jesus, slow down. Fuck, catch your breath, please. Are you good? Tell me you're good. Can you walk at least?
I'm still standing. Hoping I'm not going into shock. I lost 40 years in 10 seconds.
Okay, we'll get you looked at as soon as we can. Hang in there.
I can tell we're back in the greenhouse, though, because as soon as we got in that airlock, the frame rate dropped to like 30. I wish this game ran better. Because I can't really see any reason that it doesn't, aside from it's badly optimized. It's not like it's a super graphics hog or anything. But I think after surviving that spacewalk, we're going to call that an episode. And next time, see if we can kill this thing that is spreading throughout our base before it kills us all by rupturing one of the outside walls. Until then, I've been Shadefyre. Thanks for joining me. And I hope you'll return to Mars with me again next time. Take care, everyone.